Welcome to the Mystic Millionaire podcast, where wealth is energy, success is a mindset, and abundance is your birthright. I am Danielle Amos, your host and mentor, here to help you unlock prosperity, embody confidence, and manifest a life you love. Take a breath, align with your truth, and let's manifest millions. Welcome to the Mystic Millionaire podcast. My name is Danielle Amos, and I am your host. This episode, I want to talk to you about how you're constantly manifesting, how energy runs to and through you to create the circumstances in your life. We're going to bring up several of the universal laws. And if you're on video with me, you can see that I have a chart. If you're not on video and you're listening to this in your car or while you're multitasking, like cleaning your kitchen, then that's amazing. I'll explain what those on video see. So, you're always manifesting. You cannot turn it off. You are always creating. The law of attraction and vibration are always at work. In fact, most people don't know about the universal laws, but they impact them. They impact you whether you know it or not. So this is a really juicy episode of the Mystic Millionaire podcast, especially for those that geek out on science like I do. I have a major and a degree in life sciences, and I absolutely love reading all the books and understanding the mechanics of the mind. So you're going to see me geeking out a little bit here today. And if this episode resonates, I'd love for you to reach out and share it with me. If you'd like to go deeper in this, then let me know. Give us 5-star review, and I'm happy to, share more with all of you. Okay, so let's dive in. Like I said, you cannot turn it off. You are always manifesting. There is energy that is running everywhere, or God is omnipresent, or universal intelligence. And there is energy that's literally in the ethers, and that energy moves to and through you. And using your mental muscles, you create the universe in which you experience. You can create your 3D physical world. Everything that you see here is a projection of your mind. And so you want to understand that the energy that runs to and through you, when it moves through your mind to start your conscious mind and moves into your subconscious mind and moves through your body, I see it like the arrows above here, above your head in this diagram. And the energy itself is neutral. It just is. The energy has infinite potential, and you mold the energy by the pictures that you create in your mind, therefore leading to the thoughts you think, and that leads to the feeling. And the feeling is what taints the energy. The thoughts manipulate the energy. And so the energy that moves to and through you is neutral. It has infinite potential. It can be molded into the very worst case scenario or the very best case scenario. And you decide by the images and the thoughts you hold in your subconscious mind. And it's important that you understand that the images and what you hold in your mind with the most energy, so what you fear or revere, that will be what manifests into your world. And this is actually a part of a quote from Andrew Carnegie. It will clothe itself in the most convenient form available, meaning it will move from the energy into the physical reality manifested. And it's because of you that it manifests that way, because it's the images that you're holding in your mind. So that energy is neutral when it comes into your mind. It's not positive or negative. You make it so by the thoughts that you're thinking. So positive image, positive thoughts, positive manifestation. Negative image or lack or limited image and lack in limited results in your life circumstance. There can be no other way. So that energy is neutral. You give it either a positive or negative vibration by the thoughts you think, by the image that you hold in your mind, and you hold on to that image. And the more emotionally involved you get with that image, it then starts to move into the physical form. So if you look at my diagram here, if the top of the circle represents the mind, there are two parts of the mind that we're going to address: the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Your conscious mind is where all the knowledge goes. It's where your logic comes from. It's your thinking part of your mind. And then on the bottom half, you have your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is your feeling mind. It's your emotional mind. And it's this mind that actually, this part of your mind that actually gets your body into action or not. What's really important to understand is that your conscious mind on top has the ability to accept or reject ideas. And your subconscious mind can only accept ideas. And the conscious mind starts to think. So you start to think up an idea, something that you would desire. And you hold that image in your mind. And as you become emotionally involved with it and accept the idea, you put it into your subconscious mind through the emotional involvement. And once an idea is put in your subconscious mind and you're emotionally involved into it, it's like planting it into the garden that will manifest into the physical world, the garden of the universe. And so that image in your subconscious mind must move into form. And that image in your subconscious mind, as you get emotionally involved with it, if it's a positive vibration, then your body will move into action as it relates to that vibration. And then the universe literally reacts or responds to the action you take. And it creates the circumstance or results in your life. And this is through the law of cause and effect and through the law of vibration. So let me say this again. The energy that moves into your conscious mind, you mold it with the thoughts. You take your conscious mind and you start thinking, for example, what it is that you desire. And you create a picture of what it is you desire. And that sits in your conscious mind. Nothing happens until the idea of the thing you want moves into your subconscious mind. It can sit in your conscious mind all day for decades and nothing will happen. It won't manifest. How you get it to move into the subconscious mind is by getting emotionally involved with the idea. Start to visualize yourself with this life. Become emotional about it and then hold that image with your will. And this is why visualization is so powerful, especially when it moves you to tears. So as you get emotionally involved with that idea, it moves into your subconscious mind. And as it does, then you'll start to move into action as it relates to that goal. But the thing that you want to understand is in your subconscious mind is also your paradigm. And your paradigm is your right now results. It's your mental programming. It's all your habitual behaviors, your habitual thoughts, your habitual feelings, your habitual actions. And 97% of your behavior is habitual, and it's run by the paradigm, and it's responsible for your current results. And we all know that the person that I'm speaking to right now is not the person that would achieve the goal, because if it was, you would already have manifested the goal. So your current paradigm is the you right now. And then you've got this goal that you desire, this idea that you desire, and they are not a match. You must grow into the person to manifest that goal. The whole purpose of the goal is to grow. And so what happens in your subconscious mind? You've got your current way of being and you've got this goal achieved self. And they literally are not a match for each other. And in fact, in a lot of cases, they're opposites and they're like two opposing magnets. And they fight and they create this XY or this weird vibration in your body. And what happens is the paradigm in your subconscious mind is there to keep you safe and there to keep you in the same place. It does not want you to grow because growth to your subconscious mind represents something that is not safe. It represents change, and change is dangerous. And so your paradigm wants to keep you the same, and you on a conscious level want this new goal, and you start to get emotionally involved with it, and it doesn't work. And the way the paradigm takes you out of going after your goal is it floods your mind with fear, doubt, and worry. Does this sound familiar? Fear, doubt, and worry, the moment you start getting emotionally involved with that goal, the moment you start visualizing your goal, fear, doubt, and worry floods your mind. And it does to try and kick you out of going after the goal. Like, who do you think you are? You can't do this. No one's done this before. Blah, 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 blah. And if you listen to it, then most people give up their goal. They say, like, who do I think I am? This is stupid. I don't know enough. I'm too old. I'm too young. That fear, doubt, and worry eventually leads to anxiety in the body. And we're taught by society that anxiety is bad. But what if anxiety is actually a good sign and it shows you you're on the right path? That the goal that you're setting for your life is a goal that's worthy of you and your life. And instead of letting go of that goal and settling because fear, doubt, and worry set in, instead you understand what's happening in your mind, that the paradigm and the goal you've set are just not a match. But of course they're not. This is the whole purpose of the goal, is for you to grow into the person that you're becoming. And so rather than give up the goal, I want you to go to the root cause of your current results and change that paradigm so that the paradigm or your mental programming then matches the goal. This is exactly what we show you how to do in our program. And as you do that, then your subconscious mind, the programming in your subconscious mind now is changed and it's reprogrammed to reflect the desires that you have, to reflect the goal and the dream life you've been fantasizing about. And when this happens, you then become a vibrational match for your goal. And you've got it. Napoleon Hill said, and so did Einstein actually, this is not philosophy, this is physics. Match the frequency of the goal, match the frequency of the image that you want, the picture that you want. You can't help but get that picture. And Napoleon Hill gave us absolute steps. And he's got a chapter on autosuggestion and Think and Grow Rich that tells us exactly how to do this, to reprogram your mind in order to become a match for your goal. Your dream life is for you. No reason to settle. There is a way in which you go to the root cause of your current results and you change that paradigm to manifest the result that you desire. First thing is that you've got to understand that you are the one that's manipulating the energy that's moving to and through your body for manifestations. All the manifestations, all the circumstances in your life are a result of you and your mind, nothing else. So if this resonates and you'd like to go deeper, I invite you to join us in one of our programs, to book a strategy call with our team. We're here to help you understand the mechanics of the mind, to master the mind so that you can master your life. It's possible. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. A quote from Bob Proctor. So, understanding how the mind works is very important. Understanding this law, the law of transmutation of energy, the law of vibration, that the world is just responding, the universe is just responding to the energy in which you find yourself in. And it's your choice. Take control of your mind, master your mindset, and master your life. This is Danielle Amos, and I'm your host of the Mystic Millionaire Mentor. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening. I'd love to hear from you. If this resonates, send me a DM. I love talking about this, and I'm here to support you to get you from where you are to where you want to go. Thank you for being here, and expect abundance.